Yo, what's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to be going over a few tips that might help you in this game if you're struggling a little bit, you're not really sure the most efficient way to do things. I'm going to be going over a few things that might help you out with that, so make sure you pay attention. And basically, I'm sure some of you probably already know that cosmics are very hard to get in this game. The heroes, not the skins, but I think I AFK opened like, I don't even know, 20 hours, 24 hours without getting a single one. But luckily I got like 2 or 3 at the end of that 24 hours, and I did end up pulling the newest one, which is awesome. He is very strong. And I got pretty lucky with the talents. I did not have to spend that many rerolls on it. And if you guys struggle with rerolls for talents, I will be showing you the best way, in my opinion, to farm the reroll talent tokens. And yeah, I would definitely recommend trying to get at least 85 in all of them, and probably 90 to be honest, but 85 at the very minimum. And if you don't know, you can lock certain ones on the left side of your screen. Make sure that you pay attention for that, because if you're like me, I didn't know that that existed when I first started playing, and I felt pretty dumb when I found out. But anyways, we're going to go straight to the raids. Now, obviously, when you're doing raids, you're going to want the best drop rate that you can get. For me, I only take 6 drop characters, and my last one is going to be damage, just to make it a little bit easier. Luckily for me, one of my damage characters has Thief on it, so Thief is actually pretty good for damage and utility. And honestly, I just like to run medium difficulty, but you don't even need to run medium or hard, because right now the drop rates are the same for the skins, whether it's easy, medium, or hard. I know they do plan to change that in the future, but if you're doing easy, you still have the same chance to get the cosmics or mythical skins as you would as if you were doing medium or hard. You do get less medals. And honestly, I don't know if this is intended, but your drop rate does not affect how many medals you get from the chests. They only affect how many medals you get from the mini boss. So from this mini boss right here, if I didn't have a drop rate, I wouldn't get as many as I do, but I think I get 97 or something, I don't even know. And that's basically just because my drop rate's 9.7. So if you had a decent drop team and you only were trying to farm medals, it's actually very quick if you were to just go into a raid, kill the mini boss, and teleport out as soon as you kill it, and then instantly reset, teleport back, go into the raid, go to the mini boss, same thing. If you keep doing that, you're going to get more medals per hour by a lot, but you aren't getting the equipment, which you can scrap, and scrap is going to be very important, guys. They do plan on bringing trading eventually. I'm not sure if it's going to be within the next couple updates or not, but when they do bring out trading, I think it's safe to assume that the equipment is going to be insane for trades, because just getting a cosmic equipment piece itself could be pretty hard for some people, and then you have the rolls on the equipment to make it better or worse. So I think scrap is going to be one of the biggest currencies, and the skins itself should be a pretty big currency. So make sure you're farming raids and make sure you're collecting that scrap. I think they're still trying to balance out a few things with the harmony system, but I think they're wanting you to have a very diverse team and not have all of the same unit to have a higher harmony level. And with a higher harmony level, you get certain bonuses that do make you stronger. So your units that you're getting now aren't going to be useless, because you might be using some of them in the future still just to harmonize your team a little bit better and get that extra damage buff. So getting these cosmic skins are going to be very important. Getting the mythical skins are going to be very important, because they can only be equipped to the mythical unit or the cosmic unit. And since you're trying to get a certain team that's completely different, it is going to be very beneficial for the future. Next, I'm going to be showing you guys one of the better ways to farm the talent reroll tokens, and most of you probably already know this, but if not, then pay attention, because this is probably the best way. And that's going to be the Pirate Planet. Okay, this place right here is very easy to farm them, because most of the spawns you'll be able to see, I think 90% of the time, just from flying up here with a jetpack. And if you don't have a jetpack yet, don't worry, because the spawns are very easy to learn, and I will show a few of them in this video. But basically, you just kind of learn where they're at, and like I said, if you do have a jetpack, you just fly up here and you'll be able to see them most of the time. And if you don't, there's like 3 spots that it could be, so you just fly over and click on it. But this is the best way, and I haven't tested it too much, but From what I could tell, it seems like these are local, so multiple people can farm them at the same time. So if you do see someone here, don't get discouraged and think that they're stealing them from you. They don't see yours and you don't see theirs. So you have your own spirits to catch, and the gold ones give you more reroll tokens, so they're obviously the ones that you're going to want to get, but I'm pretty sure you're limited to only 3 an hour for those, and I think the hour resets once you catch the last one. I'm not 100% sure, that's just what it seemed like to me. I would teleport here every hour and catch a few, and I would get 3 golden, and then I wouldn't get any more golden for a long time. But every hour I would come back, and then I would get the golden again. So I think if you wanted to farm reroll tokens, you would just come back every hour after getting your golden ones, and you'll end up getting them again eventually after like 5 minutes. But I also do think it's safe to assume that these will be tradable, and I don't think these are going to be that valuable for trades, to be honest, because they're very easy to farm right now. I think I have like 200 or 300 and I barely spend any time. And yeah, these shouldn't be too much of a problem for you guys. Just spend like 5 or 10 minutes learning where they spawn, and it's pretty simple. Now, I've already went over this a little bit earlier, but when you're rerolling talents, you definitely want to make sure that you are locking the ones that you want to keep. And like I said, I didn't know this when I first tried to reroll my talents, and I could not finish the quest to roll an S rank, and I feel dumb. Okay, so don't be like me. But basically, you just want to roll until you see some that you like. Obviously, getting a triple S is very lucky, and you would want to lock that. You do not want to roll away a triple S. And this kind of stuff is definitely going to help you progress. So if you're free to play and you're struggling, you need to farm the tokens, reroll your best units, talents, and get some high stats, because it will definitely help you progress if you're getting stuck, especially on the lower maps. And something that just came out this update is the skin reforger, and this is how you get the scraps. And like I said earlier, I do believe scraps are probably going to be one of the biggest currencies, especially the skins themselves. Assuming that they will be tradable, I don't see why they wouldn't be. And it costs 20 to reroll the cosmics, and honestly it takes a while to get the scrap. If you're scrapping gray, blue, or purple, they only give you 1 scrap, and you only get 2 for legendaries and mythicals. So it definitely takes a little bit of farming to get scrap, but it's not that bad, especially if you're doing raids and only teleporting out after the first treasure chest instead of trying to beat the boss. Because if you don't have a lot of damage, you may not be able to beat the final boss. It's kind of hard, to be honest, especially for people that are free to play. So I would highly recommend just getting the first chest and teleporting out afterwards and farming scrap that way. But if it's still a struggle for you guys to do the raids, I'm probably going to be live streaming this one day. I'm not sure. I know a lot of you don't even play this game or play games like this, but if you do, I don't mind helping you guys out. So if you see me live streaming it, feel free to hop in, and I don't mind carrying you through some raids to help you get some scrap, get some metal, and progress in the game. But anyways, I'm just going to showcase the new Cosmic, which is the new Divine basically. And I think his animations are pretty cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. So thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a like if you like the video. If not, you can leave a comment saying you hate me. And yeah, that's it. See you guys next time. Peace out.